Being a locum tenens physician offers a lot of flexibility and freedom, but can also come with a complex tax situation. The good news, there are some powerful tax deductions you can take advantage of to save money. Welcome to the Locum CPA podcast, where we talk about the business of being a locum tenens medical professional. I'm Stephen Lee, a certified public accountant. So I'll walk you through the 5 most common and effective tax deductions you need to know to reduce your tax burden. Stick around to the very end for a bonus tip on how to simplify your tax process. Our first deduction is travel expenses. As a locum tenens physician, you often travel between assignments, and those travel-related expenses can add up. The good news is you can deduct most of them. So what is deductible? Unreimbursed expenses such as flights, rental cars, mileage on your personal vehicle, public transportation, lodging, meals while traveling for work, and even parking fees. A tip here is remember to keep detailed records of your mileage and all travel receipts to maximize your deduction. In terms of mileage logging, I recommend an app called MileIQ. I'll leave a link in the information section below for that app. Our second deduction is continuing medical education expenses, or CME. As a physician, staying updated with the latest in your field is crucial. Many CME-related expenses are tax deductible. Expenses such as the cost of the course or workshops, medical conferences, and related travel expenses if the conference is out of town. Remember, a tip here is always check that the course is directly related to maintaining or improving your medical skills, which will ensure it qualifies as a deduction. Another pro tip here is sometimes you can mix business with personal. So let's say you have a conference in a very nice location and you also want to take a vacation. Remember, only the expenses related directly to your time at the conference or at the hotel during the conference is deductible. So let's say the conference is 3 days, but you end up staying 5 days. Remember, only 3 days worth of those hotel expenses are deductible, while the other 2 days are non-deductible or considered personal. But the flight to the conference round trip is deductible. So you save on the travel to and from that nice location where the conference or the CME was located. Our third deduction is professional licensing and membership fees. Maintaining your license and staying connected with professional organizations can be very costly. You can deduct many of these fees as a business expense. Fees for renewing your medical license, DEA registrations, board certifications, and memberships in professional organizations like the AMA or state medical boards are tax deductible. Remember to keep records of all membership renewals and certifications to ensure you don't miss any of these deductions. You don't want to miss my top tax tips in regards to how to start and operate your locums practice. I'll pin a link in the comment section below for that PDF of how to operate and how to start your locums practice the right way. Our fourth deduction is the home office deduction. Many locum tenens physicians handle administrative tasks like scheduling and paperwork from home. If you use a portion of your home exclusively for work, you may be eligible for the home office deduction. There are 2 methods. There's a simplified method, which allows you to deduct $5 per square foot up to 300 square foot of a dedicated office space. So the max deduction there is $1,500. Or there is the actual method, which is the percentage of your mortgage, rent, utilities, and maintenance costs based on the square footage of your dedicated home office over the entire square footage of your home. So basically, it's a proportion of your home office divided by the total square footage of your entire home. However, you have to keep detailed records of all of these things. And remember, the mortgage is only your mortgage interest, not the entire, just the mortgage interest. The space must be exclusively and regularly used for the business, so make it clearly designated as your workspace. My next video will be a more in-depth look at the home office deduction, so you don't want to miss that. Our fifth deduction is equipment and supplies. Any equipment or supplies you purchase for your medical practice are tax deductible. This includes both big ticket items and smaller everyday essentials. So, what is deductible? Things like medical tools, office supplies, computers or laptops, software for scheduling or medical billing, and even scrubs and lab coats. That is deductible as a locum tenens physician. Remember, a tip here is once again, keep detailed receipts for everything from pens to stethoscopes. Every little bit helps when it comes to tax deductions. Consider using tax software or hiring a CPA who specializes in medical professionals. Remember, these services are tax deductible as a business expense, and they'll make sure you don't miss out on any of the above tax deductions we just talked about, as well as give you peace of mind that you are fully complying with all your tax reporting requirements. And as you've been following along, we know that as a locums professional, it can get very complicated, especially if you're working in multiple states and jurisdictions. So you want to make sure you are doing what is right. And part of that might be hiring a licensed, certified public accountant that knows medical professionals as well as locum tenens very well. To recap, the 5 most common and effective tax deductions for locum tenens physicians include travel expenses, continuing medical education, professional licensing fees, the home office deduction, as well as any expenses related to equipment or supplies. And make sure to keep detailed receipts of all of these transactions, and that'll help you lower your tax bill. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button and remember to subscribe to the channel, as I'm going to provide more tips for medical professionals. Make sure to leave a comment if you have any questions or topics you'd like for me to cover in the future. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Bye.